Well, it's 6:30 in the morning on May 29th. It's a Wednesday, and I'm about to begin a new work week on a Wednesday. Okay, so a new work week isn't the only thing that I really want to get started on. The main thing I really want to get started on is a project that I came up with over a year ago. So here's the deal. It was a little over a year ago and I came up with this idea to start doing an ongoing video project. Basically what I'd do is I would go around and just take video all the time, no matter what I was doing. And the idea was to have myself on a production schedule where I could, make a video once every month. Because obviously I really need to add some stuff to my YouTube. So I wanted to get ahead on it, but, well, I've had some trouble. Like I said, I really needed the tools. Now, when I'm talking about tools, I'm mostly talking about a computer. This right here is the best computer that I have. It's a 7-year-old Dell Inspiron laptop. I've reformatted this thing about 3 times. It's gotten to the point where all I can run on it is Linux Ubuntu. Now, Ubuntu has a very powerful editor. It's called Kdenlive. I'm booting it up right here to show you. And, well, this is a real-time boot up. So you can probably imagine what it's like to work with full HD video on this thing. It's enough to pull the rest of my hair out. So shooting and driving is one of the least safe things I can think of. So I've been thinking about creativity lately, and that's what sparked this desire to start anew. And I'm not really sure exactly what it was that got me back on that track. All I know is that I never really feel like I'm being creative enough. And I never really know exactly how to remedy that. But the inspiration actually came from Charles Bukowski, of all people. I'm not a fan of Bukowski. To quote Modest Mouse, sure, he's a pretty good read, but God, who'd want to be such an asshole. But basically, he has this poem, I think it's called Air and Light and Time and Space. Okay, kiddo, I think it's about time you had your coffee.
Good morning, can I help you?
Yeah, can I get a medium with milk and 2 Splenda and an egg and cheese on an English muffin?
A medium hot with milk and 2 Splenda and egg and cheese on the English?
That'll do it.
Alrighty, it's going to be $4.39 at the window.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, so one thing that I forgot to mention while I was blathering on this morning is that not only is this a very short week for me, it's also my final week at the Worcester office. So I spent the last year or so working here at the Worcester branch of Southbridge Savings Bank. It's been a great experience. I've made a lot of friends, but something else came along. I got promoted to head teller at another branch. In just a couple of days, I'll be starting over here at this branch. Okay, so if I'm getting promoted, it should only mean that I could go and buy myself a new computer, right? I mean, I'll be making more money. I'll probably want to treat myself, right? Haven't gotten to treat myself in a while. I mean, I did just buy an iPhone, but that wasn't that bad. I mean, the last time I really treated myself, I bought my new camera. I'll show you that later. But I mean, wait a minute. If I don't have a computer right now, how the heck am I editing this? What's going on? Is this Inception? Haha! It was a trick. See, my mom got an iPad for Christmas, but she didn't really like it that much, so she ended up just giving it to me. Yeah, I know. I'm spoiled. Whatever. Get over it. Okay, so anyway, How am I editing this on an iPad? Well, I'll tell you. One of the best things about the iPad, in my opinion, is that for only $5 you can go on the App Store and download iMovie. Not only that, the iPad handles HD video pretty well, so it seems like it could be a viable editing tool. So it seemed to me that this thing would be able to handle 2 of my cameras. So, here's one of those cameras. It's my iPhone 5. Just got it. Does awesome video. Now here's another one. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with the iPad. It's my Canon HF200. I love this thing, but it doesn't seem that anything really likes to play nice with it. You have to play by weird rules with this thing. It runs off of a weird video codec. It never really seems to work 100% with any computer, but you know what? It does really good video. Sometimes we just need a video camera that's a video camera. Not a phone, not a DSLR, just something that you can shoot at something and get images. This thing takes awesome video. It's unfortunate that it's a little cranky. And what's the third one? Well, this of course. It's my Canon Rebel T3i. Of course, in the rest of the world, they call it a Canon 600D. Whatever, it's like a 60D in a smaller case. If you want to get a decent DSLR to do video with, it takes awesome photos too, but if you want a good DSLR and you don't need to have a, what do you call it? If you want a good DSLR and you don't need a full-frame sensor, and you really don't as long as you're using the right lenses, you should go and get yourself one of these. But what about a computer? I wonder if one of these could do it. I mean, maybe. They've all got Windows 8. I don't like Windows 8. It looks like a crayon box. Beats audio. Oh, ooh, look at that. That's a Mac Mini. I'd really like a Mac Mini. They're pretty neat. They're small. They got what it takes. Ooh, look at all these things. Ooh, look. It's a brand new iMac. I've worked with iMacs before. But you know what? Apple computers don't play video games. Yeah, computer games are kind of a sticking point. But let's check back in with this decaffeinated doofus, because he's got one more thing that I have to say. And it's really kind of the slogan of this whole thing. Check it out. More excuses. And I realized, you know what, over the last couple of years I've had way too many excuses. And it's about time that I get to work on it. So I think I'm in a good place now. I think I can actually start working on something. So, you know, here we go. Here we go. No excuses. That's the motto of the Steve Caputo project. And as you can see, I didn't even bother to use losing my voice to allergies as an excuse. So, guess I'm off to a good start. There you go. Here come the credits.